Hi everybody, my name is Bob Trezise. I'm President and CEO of LEAP, Lansing Economic Area Partnership, which works on economic development projects and activities for global Lansing right here in Michigan. You're listening and watching to LEAP Weekly, and we have a lot of exciting economic development news this week, so let's get right to it. We've had a number of really good announcements in the auto-related area of our world. I thought I'd just mention those again to recap. A month ago, we celebrated Kirchhoff Van Rob's grand opening. They're one of the world's largest auto suppliers. They're out of Germany, and LEAP helped get them settled in their building and located here versus another location in the state of Michigan. It's 160 jobs right now. They're going to add 50 more. An excellent company. And then late last week, Tenneco announced that they are locating a plant with eventually 156 employees in North Lansing on Grand River near the International Airport. And then this week there was another announcement by Delta Township, so congratulations to Ed Reed and Ken Fletcher, the supervisor there, but it's TFT Global, which is a Canadian firm, and this is 50,000 square foot building that is being constructed for 35 or so employees. So we've had a good run in industrial development recently in advanced manufacturing. And these are good things and good jobs for the people of our region. Another fun announcement was made today by Lyft, L-Y-F-T, a competitor of Uber. That Lyft today on August 11th is establishing itself in its services here in the greater Lansing community. And as you know, we are one of the leading communities in the whole United States a year ago putting in place ordinances that welcomed Uber and now Lyft. And so we're on the cutting edge once again of services and what millennials and young people and everybody really are looking for in variety and choices of transportation. So congratulations and thank you today to Lyft for being a part of the Greater Lansing global community. We had a really nice moment here at LEAP this week that I wanted to say thank you to a few people about. We were host to the Hispanic Chamber this week. They asked us to be a home for an event for them where U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow from Michigan and SBA Administrator, Small Business Administration Administrator, Maria Contreras-Sweet was here. I mean, that was really a 1-2 punch. We were very pleased to have President Obama's cabinet director and U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow here in our office meeting with the Hispanic Chamber and so many Hispanic small businesses and small businesses of all varieties. We were able to get a presentation, and LEAP as well as the Hispanic Chamber were both named Economic Development Organizations of the Day in the United States by the SBA, which was a lot of fun, and thank you for getting that fun award. And of course we were so pleased to have the true SBA partners who do so much work. SBDC, Tom Donaldson here is amazing with SBA, and also the Entrepreneurial Institute does very good work with the SBA in doing loans. So these are very important programs. They really help small businesses. They've done a lot of good work in our region, and LEAP is very active with SBA as well, particularly with accelerator programs, and hopefully we'll hear more about that in a few months. But thank you again to the SBA administrator for being here in our offices and taking several hours of time to visit LEAP and Lansing in the Hispanic Chamber. Thank you very much to Jose Anas, who is the director of the Hispanic Chamber, for allowing LEAP to participate. And thank you very much to our Michigan U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow. I want to remind everybody that if you've read and heard a lot about the Facility for Rare Isotope Beams, the FRIB at Michigan State University, they're opening up what is completed so far for tours, public tours, on August 20th from 1 to 4 p.m. And you can go to Michigan State University's website and look at FRIB or type in FRIB, go to that website, and you can learn more about how to take those fun tours of the FRIB. I want to also mention that there's a number of important and good programs coming up from LEAP. First is we do a number of entrepreneurial boot camps throughout the year, and this is one of our major boot camps for business startups. It's open to anybody who is interested in getting really comprehensive, excellent technical training in a variety of areas, how to get your business startup going. This is being held from August 23rd through the 25th. It's $89. $10, which is a real bargain for 3 days. You can go to our Pure Lansing Facebook page and get signed up for the boot camp. In addition to that, next week on August 16th is our Fashion 411 speaker series. And this month it's going to feature Rebel Now, which is a really outstanding designer company. Again, it's only $10, but anybody who is interested in fashion and working in the fashion industry can get signed up for our speaker series and just show up actually at 5:30 on August 16th at the NAPS building, our incubator, the runway, and check out that really fun Fashion 411 speaker series. The next day, on August 17th, from 4 to 7 o'clock, is Fashion at the Market. And this is a pop-up fashion program at the Allen Street Marketplace. It's a fashion show, a trunk show, where we're going to be featuring many of our tenants at the Fashion Incubator, the Runway, and others, Lansing businesses related to the fashion industry in sort of a pop-up setting at the Allen Street Center from 4 to 7 o'clock on August 17th. That's free. Just come on over and have a lot of fun. You know, LEAP takes a very comprehensive approach to economic development. We fundamentally want to continue to prove ourselves as a global climate, a global environment, a global economy, so that we can succeed into the future. And part of the piece of that puzzle is placemaking. And I think everyone knows by now that over the last 4 years, we've put in place now about 20 beautiful $10,000 art pieces all over our community and public places, permanent art pieces that are absolutely beautiful, that have been put together by world and statewide renowned artists, and it really begins to add up to a nicer place, a good first impression, a place that is more conducive then for companies to keep and attract talent to a sophisticated global environment. And 3 more of those grants are going to become available. The applications are going to be available in mid-November, and then we'll issue those in mid-January. But so communities now should begin to be working on their plans to make application submissions. If you need any more information or want to talk about those, talk to Sarah Parkinson, Sarah at purelansing.com. I also want to mention again, last weekend, if anyone was at the Jazz Fest in Old Town, it's produced by Micah and Terry. Wow. I mean, this was a true national caliber music celebration of jazz. Incredible music, incredible people in the heart of downtown, amazing weather. I mean, that could have been in Austin or Nashville or Chicago. It was right here in Lansing. Of course, Blues Fest comes up by the same group next month, but man, was that ever a great celebration of music and of people. So much fun. And along those lines, I want to mention that the MSU College of Music is another amazing asset that maybe we don't understand enough right here in our own backyard. But they just put out their new brochure for the coming year, over 100 musical events. And I mean, these are world-renowned events over and over, many of them free. But oftentimes the tickets are only $10 or $20. But they are of world caliber, and it's right here in our own backyard. I really urge you to go to the MSU College of Music website and download their brochure for the upcoming year. But boy, people talk about, why aren't we a little bit more like Nashville or Austin or Columbus or Chicago? And there's in as far as entertainment and music, and I'm just saying again, between our amazing festivals, between the Art Center, Wharton Center, between the Broad Museum, between Riverwalk Theater, Impression 5 Museum, the State of Michigan Museum, but the school, the MSU College of Music is an amazing asset as well. I urge you to take advantage of the world-class, year-round, week in and week out musical activities of our greater Lansing community. So that's it, everybody. I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks a lot.